This is Matt at Darkside Pool. In this video today, we're going to have a look at doing some power draw shots. Look at this example. I'm going to take the 8 ball in the corner, draw the cue ball all the way back down the table to be able to take the 9 in the corner pocket over there. We're going to give you some tips on how to play these shots, and also we're going to point out some of the mistakes that people make when they're trying to play these shots, and obviously things don't work out too well for them. So stay tuned, watch this video, and you'll be taking out some more competitions in no time. So how do you take on a shot like that? Well, I've reset the 8 back up over the corner. I've put the cue ball in the middle of the table this time. And the reason being, I want to be able to show you my full cue extension in a moment when I take a shot on again like this. But you need to be able to cue the ball well in the first place. Now, when I say cue the ball well, I'm on about the whole execution of the shot, the timing, the pre-shot routine, everything that comes with it. It's no good getting on a shot like this, even at that distance. You're getting down on the shot, and you're snatching at the shot, you're doing this, and then all of a sudden you hit the ball. You've got to be able to deliver the cue smoothly through the shot. No good just snatching at it. So that's one thing that's really important on a shot like this. The other thing as well, another mistake people make, sometimes when they're delivering a shot like this, they might hold the cue right at the back. Now when you're holding the cue right at the back, it's not going to let you get the maximum speed on the delivery through the cue. And the reason is, if you're holding the cue all the way back, it's a slower action. If you look at my elbow, it's sort of back here. It's a slower action. But whereas if you're holding the cue higher up, and I'm not saying hold it right up here, I'm saying just hold it a little bit higher up. And what that's going to do is, if you look at my back elbow, when I'm on the shot, you can see I'm actually able to project the cue through the cue ball a lot faster than I would if my hand was all the way at the back of here. I mean, look at my elbow, it's just physics, isn't it? So hold it a bit higher up. Now another one, don't position your hand too close to the ball, as I've already said a minute ago. So you've got to find that nice distance to be able to deliver the cue straight through the cue ball. So with this shot, I'm just going to play it. I'm going to hold it a little bit higher up. Yes, I know it's closer this time, but the principle of the shot is still exactly the same. So chalking the cue, really important. That's one of the other things you need to be able to do on a shot like this. Make sure you've got chalk. So I've chalked the cue up. So I'm going to do a little shot here. Now, depending on, another thing as well, depending on the distance and the power and, let's say the draw you need to place on the cue ball, some people are going to prefer to play this shot in a loop bridge. Now for this range, I'm comfortable with playing it with a regular bridge. But if I was back here, as you've seen a moment ago, I actually played the shot with a loop bridge. And the reason that was, I wanted to actually raise the cue a little bit higher, so I could come down into the cue ball a bit more to be able to project even more draw on the cue ball. Now for a shot this distance, I don't even need to do that. So I'm actually going to cue it as I would regularly. I'm holding the cue a bit higher up here as well, as you can see. So I'm just going to get down. Now, I'll try and get the white ball or the cue ball down this side of the table again. And I can do that. It's a straight shot. I can pinch the angle, play it into the side of the pocket. So I'm just going to do that. So I'm still, as you can see, I'm still raising my bridge hand higher here. I'm not all the way down here. I'm actually raising it slightly to get a bit more purchase. So now this time, as you can see there, I was trying to get it down here, but I've actually hit it too straight, and I've actually drawn the cue ball all the way back down to this side to take the 9 and this side. But as you can see there, I was comfortable with playing that shot with a regular bridge. But the main point is, my backhand, it was about here. It wasn't all the way down the bottom of the cue here. Now this time I'm going to play the shot again, but I'm going to actually hold the cue right at the bottom at the end, and let's just see what a difference that could make on this shot. So cueing it up, now straight away I can feel it's just not comfortable. I'm right at the end of the cue. I'm still going to cue up a little bit higher, raise the bridge hand, get it higher up. Does feel awkward though. And as you can see there, I've just totally scooped the cue ball off the table. Not the plan. Now I'm just going to try that shot again. I'm going to give myself another chance. I can see where I miscued it just on the tip there. So I'm going to put a bit more chalk on. I'm going to give myself another go. Hold the cue right at the back. Same again. So again, I'm not that comfortable, to be honest, with my hand right at the back of the cue. And look where my cue's gone there. And you can see my cue's actually left, well, it's jumped out on my bridge hand there. It's actually landed on my knuckle. I just couldn't control the shot that way. Yes, I screwed the cue ball back, but it was horrible. So like I said, there's a few things you need to be able to practice when you're playing them draw shots. One is cue the ball well in the first place. Two, make sure you've got enough chalk on the cue to execute that shot in the first place. And the other one, just think about where your backhand is. Really important. Don't have it right at the back there. Get it a little bit higher up. As I said, that's going to allow you to get through the ball quicker to generate more draw or spin on the cue ball in the first place. And also think about the bridge hand. You might prefer to play a loop bridge, so you can come higher up, to come further down into the cue ball at more of an angle. That's what I had to do when I did the Curry Jewel screw back shot the other day. You might have seen that video. Or if you're comfortable with playing it with a regular bridge hand, you might want to just raise it up higher just to be able to get that height, and the same thing is being achieved where you're coming down straight in, more of an angle into the cue ball. So give it a try. Start small. I mean, don't try and take that big draw shot out straight away. Set up an example like this, you know, same thing again, and just work from there. Get a feel for your action, you know, where you're holding the cue, your height and your angle coming down, and think about the execution and the timing of the shot, how well you strike in the cue ball. Don't snatch at it. And like I say, if you practice in those things, in no time you'll be able to draw the cue ball back full length of the table, not a problem, and hopefully start winning some more matches, guys.